What's going on, y'all? I'm out here just getting a nice little therapeutic walk, getting some nice fresh air. We got a couple feet out here of snow, man. It's nice. But man, walking out in the snow brings me back to my childhood, man. It brings me back to like the 2000s, I want to say. Maybe 2001, 2002. When Yu-Gi-Oh had just kind of like come out and dropped. So we already had like the Legend of Blue Eyes set. We had the Kaiba and the Yugi theme deck. We had the cartoon. And the time I'm thinking of was like right when like Magic Ruler had come out, the Magic Ruler set. And I believe the Pegasus and Joey theme deck had dropped too, man. And dude, that was pinnacle times, man. That was so exciting. It was so sick. Dude, I remember whenever you could find one of those packs, bro, it was like finding like the straight up golden ticket from Willy Wonka. But man, those were good times. Times are still good now too. But it reminded me of that time because, you know, we were kids. So our income, you could kind of say, was, you know, minimum. It was fixed, you know, whatever our parents could afford or whatever we could scrounge up from our allowance or birthdays, you know, we would put together to get stuff. So I remember, man, it snowed and me and my friend Kenneth, bro, because he used to live right down the street from me, literally a couple houses down. We wanted some Magic Ruler packs, man. We wanted some of these things. And we were wondering if the 7-Eleven was going to have any. And then if it did have any, how we were going to get the bread to get the packs. My bad, I'm just turning around just to make sure no cars are coming behind me. But we were wondering how we were going to get the bread together to get the packs. I remember, dude, we were scrounging up, we were digging through our rooms, looking through our jars, asking mom, you know what I'm saying, grandma, what they had in their little jar, what was lingering around in the laundry room, in your pockets, in your backpack, running out to the car to see what was in the change joint. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, being like, dang, you know, we don't have enough for a pack or whatnot. So what do? Do we sit there and kind of accept that we didn't have the bread for it? You know, nah. I had a shovel. My man Kenneth had a shovel, and we're like, bro, let's go shovel some driveways. Split the money and get as many packs and stuff as we can. Get some food. You know, get a couple packs, get some food, maybe go to Blockbuster, rent like a movie or a game or something. You know what I'm saying? Just have a good time. And that's literally what we did, man. We got our shovels. We got out there. I think we shoveled like 3 or 4 driveways, man. And we had scrounged up about like 80 or 120 bucks. Maybe even a little bit more, to be honest with you. Man, we went up to the 7-Eleven. I think this man had a fresh pack of boxes. Fresh pack of Magic Ruler. We were going wild in there, man. I think we got 4 packs each. We got a couple snacks and stuff from 7-Eleven. We went to Mickey D's. We got some Mickey D's. We went to Blockbuster. We got a movie and a game from Blockbuster. I can't really remember the movie, to be honest with you, or the game. Because I'm telling you, like, this magic ruler, this Yu-Gi-Oh, like, that was what was on our brains, man. That's how exciting and new and cool it was. And so we went in there, we got all our stuff. We got the packs. I think we got a couple Legend of Blue Eyes too, to be honest with you. I think we got 1 or 2 of those also. Man, we got all our stuff. We got the food. We came back to the house. Bro, we had one of the best times, man. We invited our other friends, Justin, to come by. We got some food for them too, and his brother, Nathan. We had my boy, Ryan, come through. Bro, it was a straight up party, man. Just straight up good times. And it's just, you know, not only is it great nostalgia, not only is it great to, like, you know, rethink about and relive these things, but the important lesson, man, behind it that just applies, you know, that I can say applies to me personally, you know, like, don't worry about funds, money, whatever it is that you're worrying about. Like, go out there and get it. Go out there and find a way. Try different and new things out until you get it. Until you can find your way, you know? Like, I find myself sometimes now, being older, you know, being like overthinking things, you know? Overthinking my steps. Maybe being a little bit overcritical, you know? Watching before I move a little bit. Maybe not believing in my outcome for something that I can't see a couple steps down, you know? And it's just a lesson, bro. It's just such a lesson. Like, not once in our minds at that moment did we ever accept not having the money to go get in those packs, man. Like, we were so certain we were gonna go and get those packs. Like, we felt ourselves opening those cards, those packs, the new set. You know, and I can remember, man, thinking and wanting and actually pulling this card. Relinquished, man. And I got the ritual too. So I put both of them in my deck and I could use it, and I was so boosted, man. Because I love Pegasus's deck with the tunes and stuff, and Relinquished was sick. But I digress a little bit. But, like, not once, man, did we accept that, dang, you know, we're poor, or we don't actually have the money, or our families or whatnot don't have the money. You know, we can't scrounge up enough to go over there and, you know, get this pack and stuff. And not to say that we weren't happy and content with what we had already, because we absolutely were. But it just goes to show you, man, like, when you really just have that much faith and belief in your outcome, you're gonna get there, man. You will succeed. It will happen. It's just a great little reminder, man. Like, I'm gonna start moving like how I was as a kid, you know? I might not know how I'm gonna quite get there, but that's fine, you know? The only thing I need to focus on is where I'm trying to go and the feeling of it being done already and being thankful for it. That's another important thing, the gratitude. Being thankful for things before they already come, man. That's part of walking in that I am, in that already done. You know, like, if you want to be a millionaire, walk like you already have that $1 million. Walk like it's already yours. Respond and feel like it's all around you. And it will happen. But yeah, guys, it was just a great memory, man. Walking out here in the snow. Just reminded me of the times back then. you know, of when we were kids, you know, how limitless we were, and how much of a reminder it is as we get older, you know, to move in that same light, move in that same energy. Take the knowledge that you've acquired along the way and adapt it to that limitless state. I wish you guys always the best, as always, and stay limitless. Super Sentient out.